the effort to control the narrative involved a concerted attempt by powerful figures to shield information from the public. This included government officials, local media personalities, the Saints and Pelicans football and basketball franchises, and the Catholic Church itself. Legal battles ensued, with the primary justification for maintaining email confidentiality being the protection of clergy abuse victims' identities. However, a review of over 700 pages of emails by The Guardian and its reporting partner, WWL Louisiana, revealed no such victim names. The intricate web of influence extended to unexpected connections. A chance encounter between an unnamed individual and Archbishop Gregory Aymond of New Orleans, following a resurgence of the clergy abuse scandal, led to a suggestion that Greg Bensel, Vice President of Communications for Gayle Benson's sports franchises, could assist in managing the public messaging surrounding the crisis. This highlights the extent to which the scandal's narrative management permeated the city's power structures. The Archdiocese's subsequent filing for bankruptcy protection, amidst a surge of clergy abuse lawsuits, further complicated the situation. Several judges, including Judge Zainey, recused themselves from cases potentially impacting the bankruptcy proceedings. However, Zainey's ruling in a case involving a Catholic religious order declared a 2021 Louisiana law designed to allow clergy abuse survivors to seek damages for decades-old offenses, uncons. This decision was widely interpreted as a significant, albeit indirect, victory for the Archdiocese, potentially allowing for more favorable settlements in the bankruptcy case. The Louisiana Supreme Court's subsequent overturning of Zainey's ruling, however, negated this perceived advantage, underscoring the legal battle's fluctuating nature and the Archdiocese's attempts to manipulate the judicial process for financial gain. An email exchange between Senator David Vitter and Greg Bensel further illustrates the intertwined relationships. Vitter expressed excitement over a saint's victory to Bensel mere weeks before Bensel aided the Archdiocese in releasing a list of credibly accused clergy abusers. This seemingly innocuous communication highlights the subtle ways in which those involved were connected and the potential for manipulation of public perception. The conviction and subsequent death of 93-year-old Lawrence Hecker, who pleaded guilty to child rape and received a life sentence, triggered a separate investigation. Louisiana State Police alleged probable cause to believe that the Archdiocese operated a child sex trafficking ring, facilitating decades of abuse by Hecker and other clergymen, and subsequently covering up these crimes. This deeply disturbing allegation exposed the potential for systemic abuse and a systemic failure to protect vulnerable children. The scale of the alleged crimes underscores the severity of the crisis and its far-reaching consequences. Leon Cannizzaro, a devout Catholic and former altar boy who served as New Orleans district attorney for a decade, filed charges against one clergyman on the Archdiocese's list before leaving office in 2021. This clergyman, Deacon George Brignac, had already paid over $3 million in settlements to 16 victims before his death in 2020, while awaiting trial on charges dating back to the late 1970s and early 1980s. Cannizzaro's actions, while significant, did not fully address the breadth of alleged abuse and cover-up within the Archdiocese. Newell Normand, former Jefferson Parish sheriff and subsequent radio talk show host, adds his transition from public office to media further emphasizes the interconnectedness between political power and local media influence in shaping the narrative surrounding the scandal. John Georges, a prominent businessman, former political candidate, and neighbor of Gayle Benson, acquired the Advocate and the Times-Picayune newspapers, expanding their reach and influence. His donations to Catholic institutions, coupled with the Advocate's printing of the Archdiocese's weekly newspaper, at least by 2020, raises questions about potential conflicts of interest and the media's role in shaping public understanding of the scandal. And anonymous sources claim to WVUTV alleging George's involvement in behind-the-scenes communications regarding the release of the credibly accused priests list further fuels these concerns and highlights the opacity surrounding the scandal's management. The interwoven relationships between powerful individuals and institutions, coupled with the alleged attempts to control the narrative, suggest a significant effort to minimize the scandal's impact and protect those. This systematic effort highlights not only the scale of the alleged abuse, but also the extent to which powerful figures may have actively worked to suppress the truth and shield themselves from accountability. The story underscores the need for greater transparency and accountability within both religious institutions and the broader power structures of New Orleans.